Hello, my name is Bridget Meyer, and I am a senior living consultant for Cedar Senior Living. In November, we started a dementia support group, and this is for friends and family caregivers of those living with dementia. It meets the first Friday of every month at 1 o'clock. So this is going to be about an hour and a half each month, and it's where family and friends and caregivers, those that are living with a disease even, can kind of share their experience, kind of vent, just talk about their feelings, maybe get some helpful hints. We also do kind of try and get any feedback too, some learning opportunities as well. My background, I've been in the senior living industry for 15 years. So I've even worked with the Alzheimer's Association as a development specialist. And so it's really a passion of mine to connect with the family members and just kind of offer the support to them. So we really hope that you can join us.
Hi, I'm Bev McAdam, and I am the facilitator of a dementia support group here in Waterloo. It's hosted at Friendship Village, but it is an Alzheimer's Association sponsored group. So it is open to the public, anyone who would like to come. We meet on the third Thursday of every month from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. My own credentials and background, I myself moved to Friendship Village. I started seeing things and people started saying things about loved ones that were having problems, and I realized the need was still so great. And I even ran into somebody from our old group in a restaurant, and she commented on how much the group had helped her. And I thought, oh my gosh, I have to do this. So here we are again, started the group up. I believe we started April of last year. So we're coming up on 1 year, and it's been terrific. It's a wonderful group of very, very caring people. Some who live here and some who are from out in the community. One person may be in crisis, maybe another person in crisis, but everybody listens. Nobody interrupts, they listen. If they have something that they think would help the person, they offer it. And that's the beautiful thing about it. It's a chance when you are in crisis to talk about your situation, unload a little bit, because you can share it with people who are walking the journey. My favorite part is always the people, getting to know the people and understanding their journeys. We do not offer anything virtual, so it is an in-person thing. I try to bring materials to our meetings that are helpful, perhaps just a printed sheet. I have some right now on the stages of Alzheimer's. I invite anybody who would like to come on the third Thursday at 1 o'clock at Village Terrace, 600 Park Lane. We're on the second floor. The receptionist will direct you when you come in, the entrance, and come and join us. We average 10 to 12 people. We sit around a table and just share, and we do have coffee and cookies. So come and join us.
Hello, my name is Richard Congdon, and I am a master gardener, and I am here in the greenhouse on the campus of Prairie Parkway Clinic. Behind the big clinic is 1.3 acres of land. It has been turned over to my group to make a garden for people who want to have a healthier life. One of the ways I got into this, I have my wife has a form of dementia and it is progressing, and I knew that my garden might be a place where the dementia people might come and enjoy being outdoors, playing in the dirt, so to speak. And so that's what we do. On the third Wednesday of every month, I open this up for dementia people and their caregivers to come, and we spend about 45 minutes to an hour. So then in the evening of that day at 5 o'clock, we have a care partners or care receivers. We have a potluck. I usually make a main dish for everybody, and I usually make a dish featuring what the vegetable that is ready at the time, and give a demonstration on how I prepared it and what to do, and give them a recipe. Everybody that wants to gets a chance to share their frustrations or their joys, and we sometimes cry together, and we sometimes laugh together, and we leave a couple hours later much more enriched than when we came. We hope that's what we're offering, is a chance for both the care receiver and the caregiver to enjoy the outdoors and enjoy healthy living and enjoy good food. Hope to see you then. Thank you.
My name's Mary Fogarty, and I am, I guess you'd say, the facilitator for the Memory Circle, which is a group that we started in December of 2021 for people with dementia and their care partners. My husband had dementia, and I was his primary caregiver, and I was looking for a place, a way, some social interaction, to get some social interaction for him and for me. We are a group of friends. There are presently, there were 4 couples. My husband died in January, so I'm still coming to meetings and things, but so there were 4 couples, 8 of us, and we meet on Tuesday afternoons at the Cedar Falls Community Center, and at 2 o'clock for just an hour, and we meet every week. And one of us brings treats, and then the rest of us just sit around and talk and play games occasionally. Sometimes we play cards, sometimes we play dice, for throwing dice, and show pictures to each other when something wonderful happens or whatever. So that's it, and anybody can come. There's no registration or anything required. People can just show up. If they have questions about it, I've got my name and email address, because people might like to ask me questions.
Hi, my name is Anne-Marie Kofta, and I am the caregiver specialist here in Waterloo for the Area Agency on Aging. I have a support group that is the first Tuesday of the month from 3 to 4 p.m. At First Presbyterian Church in Waterloo. So I have my background in family services. I graduated from UNI. Been doing lots of things with Dementia Friendly Iowa. Was being the caregiver specialist, and hopefully bringing the support group to people in the area, of just a general support group that doesn't have any ties to any diagnosis or anything like that. The caregiver support group is for any stage of dementia, or the loved one does not even have to have dementia. So it's just a general support group for anyone in the community that is caring for a loved one. A normal session is about an hour. People come in, we introduce ourselves, and then people can ask questions and have just general conversations of issues that they're going through, if they need any advice and things like that. The meetings are once a month, the beginning of the month, for an hour. My favorite part would probably just be meeting new people and hearing their stories of how they are caring for their loved one, and how long they have been in that role. There is a virtual option Monday from 2 to 3 p.m. via Zoom.
Hi, I'm Christy Barnett, and I'm the social worker at Waverly Health Center. I'm one of the facilitators for our dementia and caregiver group that meets here at the hospital in Waverly on the first Tuesday of every month.
My name is Carol Rewerts. I'm the music therapist here at Waverly Health Center, and I help out with the group by taking the people who have memory loss or dementia, and we kind of go our separate way during the group so that the caregivers can have some time to themselves.
So that is one of the unique things about our group, is that we have a separate area for the loved ones and then the caregivers. So if the caregivers have difficulty finding someone to watch their loved one and so forth, to come to the groups, they can actually bring them along to our group, which is really beneficial, and I think they get a lot out of the music therapy part of that as well. So.
And it gives those people a little bit of a chance to talk a little bit too. They might not get as much of a chance as their caregivers to interact with each other and share stories with each other, and hopefully it's a relaxing environment where they can take some pressure off and just relieve some stress too for a little while.
So our group, we don't have a designated stage for dementia care. We have people that are all at all stages of the diagnosis and different diagnoses as well. Some of our caregivers have loved ones in nursing homes, some are just newly diagnosed, and some are in those middle stages. So we don't have a specific range that we cater to. Everyone is welcome.
I think one of my favorite parts about the group is the people that come. A lot of the same people come month after month, but there's some new people too, and so you get to know certain people and catch up with them every month and see how their lives are going. But then there's also a new mix of people, and so it's kind of a little bit different every time, and you get to hear, you know, their stories of what they did this month or what they're looking forward to, and just kind of spend some time together. It's some really cool people, so that's probably my favorite part of the group.
And one of my favorites, since I'm with the caregivers specifically, is I always kind of ask, you know, what challenge have they had in the last month, and then what celebration. So what things have gone really well, or what tricks have they figured out for maybe something that was challenging, and what have they learned from each other through meeting in the group too. So not just focusing on the difficult things, but also celebrating the things that are going well. So that's probably my favorite part.
Hi, I'm Sarah Zimmerman. I'm the Community Relations Coordinator at Prairie Hills and Independence. I started a dementia caregiver support group at the Independence Public Library the third Wednesday of every month, because I felt this is something the community needed to be aware of, that those that are caring for their loved ones who have memory loss do need support, do need to know that they're not the only ones out there dealing with this circumstance. And also beginning to have friendships with those that are struggling in the same manner. This is a very personal subject to me, because my mother had Lewy body dementia. I did lose her about 2.5 years ago. We meet the third Wednesday of every month. It starts at 6 o'clock and can end at whenever everybody's done sharing. We usually go about an hour and a half, but certainly people are free to come and go as they please. I think my favorite part of this is getting to know the community and getting to know the people that are coming regularly. They are sharing their life experiences and not knowingly helping another person maybe sitting right next to them during that time.